No, don't climb on my camera. Get off of there. Get off. Come on, dude. Okay. He just won't climb on the camera for some reason. Dude. Okay, let's put you back. Let's put you back in the car. There you go. Hey guys, I am out dirt road riding. Actually, that right there goes behind my house. And we've got about an hour of daylight. Better slow down. Sorry about the sun. Let me turn you in the other direction. Cleaned my car out yesterday, and it's really dirty on the outside. Now see that pasture that goes behind my house? This is all behind my house right here. Right here. But I thought, since I hadn't been on the dirt roads since I lost Grizzly, because that was his favorite thing to do, I thought I would ride some dirt roads before I wash my car. And just for something to do. I haven't been out in months. And I had to get out of the house. I love it back here. There's a house up here. I wanted to buy it, but it's sold. But I was waiting for a for sale sign to come up on it, but it never came up. It just sold. think it's this one right here on the left. It's a Spanish looking house. Yep. That house right there. Dogs. Here come the dogs. I'm going down a dirt road. Not right here. And it's called, I call it Bridge Road in my videos. And the boogers ran me out of there. They didn't want me down in there. They were throwing sticks at me and stuff. I had a couple bad experiences down there. It's the first place Grizz ever bolted and left me. And I got an EVP down there while I was filming a footprint on a bank. It looked like it had stepped from the dirt road up on a 4-foot bank. And I was filming it, and all of a sudden I got a real strong feeling of being watched. And I looked up, and it was Harry. So I backed down the bank, and I looked, and Grizzly had bolted. He was going around the corner at the end of the dirt road, and I was yelling at him for him to come back. Anyway, we'll be there in a couple minutes, and I'll be back. Okay, we're coming up on Bridge Road. This place is 40 acres. It used to be for sale. And then when they sold it, turn that down. When they sold it, they put up a fence so you can't get down in there anymore. But right up, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to zoom out. Right up in here were trails, and I got in those trails, and they run me out. They did not want me down in there. And right here is where I parked. And I come back the next day, and they had placed a big tree limb where all that garbage is. Gosh, I need to pick that up. They're doing that because the people that put up the fence won't let no one down there. So people are dumping their garbage. I've caught a booger on this side, up in a tree. I love that tree right there. I forget what kind it is off the top of my head right now. But anyway, we're fixing to go down this dirt road, and I'll show you the road I was on when Grizz bolted and left me, and I picked up the EVP. And this road goes pretty far. It gets kind of washboardy, so I'm probably gonna cut the camera. Glad the sun's not right in my eye. Shoot. This used to be a hangout back in the day. Kids would park down here. Now the people that live right there, they own 180 acres. And I got permission to get out here. But I've never been out here because of getting run out of the creek there at the bridge. And Grizzly Bolt, and I just figured this wouldn't be a good place for me to be alone. I might come back one night, during the night, and come down here. It's spooky down here at night. It's pitch black. And I mean, there are houses down here, and I would love to knock on their door and ask them if they've ever had any encounters. Now, right up here by this telephone pole right there, that's where I parked, and I turned right. Grizz and I walked down that road. I could go down that road and show you where the bank is. I parked my car right there, and we walked all the way down to where you can see there. I'll show you where the footprint was. Now, I got pictures of boogers on here. They're not good. I got one, excuse me, in a tree across that pasture looking at me. And then the one I got the EVP from was right up in there. And I believe, let's see where the bank is. I believe this is the bank. Yeah, it was that bank right there where that tree is cut, a little tree. That's where the footprint was. It was whatever made it step from the road up that bank. There was no footprint on the bank. It was just up there. And that's the pasture where I got a picture of a booger sitting in a tree over there. Now this is the gate that I'm allowed to go in. He's got a lock on it. I'd have to get the key. He lives up here. The guy that's got the key. And there's a little cemetery up here at the top of the hill. And I'll turn around there, and then we're going to go back to that long dirt road and go down that way. About right here is about as far as I got that day. A guy stopped me, and the guy that owns this side, and then he's buddy with the guy that owns the other side. It's 180 acres altogether. He lives up here, and he stopped me. There's a squirrel right there. He's hiding behind that tree. He's on that tree. Smart. Like a booger. He went around the tree. Anyway, he told me not to go any further because he had like 10 dogs loose. And he said if they scent your dog, they coming. So I turned around and went back. And there's a little cemetery right here. It's a really old one. And no, I'm not going in it. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn around right here. This would be a good road for a trailer ride on Halloween. Okay, I'm gonna get to the end of this road and hey y'all, I'm back. Now I used to ride my horse through those woods right there and come out up here next to this house. Let me put my camera down a minute. Didn't want to get those people walking down the road. But I'm gonna take you on some dirt roads where I used to ride my horse. There's another house up here, right here. I used to come out in this corner and come between this trailer and this house right here on a horse. And there was a guy that lived up here. His name was Frank. He had horses too. He lived right there. And we would ride. But I never had any booger activity out here. We'll be right back. The church, that's where my church letter is. I need to move it. I went there for years. Ain't nothing coming. I don't see nothing. Yep, I would spend hours back here riding around. A car just went by, that's why it's so dusty. Pretty out here. There's some really pretty spots. There's trails out here. Well, that's new, the gate. They didn't used to have that marked, gated. Maybe they sold the property. I haven't been back here in years. I'll probably cut most of this out because there's really nothing to see but dirt roads. Broken limb. It was still green. We haven't had any bad weather. It's been so dry. We're under a band berm. Now I used to go through there, and the gate's closed on it too. Huh. They just put in a new culvert. Yeah, and there are houses back here too. Let's turn left. This will come out by the fire department. Y'all, that was a dog. he come over that bank, dove at my car. Shoot. Glad I wasn't on a horse. My hands get tired. Isn't it beautiful out here? It is beautiful. Take me away. This place right here used to be, during the spring, it is covered with flowers. I don't know what kind of flowers they are. It's some kind of what are they? Lilies. That looks like an asterisk. Hope no more dogs jump out on me. That scared the crap out of me. I thought I hit him. Okay, let's see. Which way is out? Left. What you gonna see? See a coyote or a bobcat? I know I'm not doing good with this camera because I'm trying to watch where I'm driving. Sorry about that. I was wondering what that was. My finger was on the zoom. Okay, we're gonna come out by the fire department. Oh, I know. I wanted to take y'all to the road behind the ponds across from my house. Because I've been hearing a lot of, there's the fire department. I've been hearing a lot of boogers, whoops, not whoops, but just yells. So let me head that way, and I'll show you what's behind those ponds across from my house. Okay. I think this is the road. Might be the next one. It's getting dark. Past some power lines out by the county lake, and I saw something black in the power line, but it wasn't big, but it was noticeable. I didn't turn around and look at it. I figured it'd be gone by the time I found somewhere to turn around. Okay, I've got pictures of Grizz on this dirt road. Now right there is where there's some, you see that it's not a dam, what do they call it? Levee. That's a levee right there, and that holds the pond in, and there's some pipes back there where the overfill drains out. There used to be a pond on the other side, and it must have, it was higher than the road, so I'm thinking the bank collapsed on it and it emptied out. There's the pond, and my house is back that way on the other side. Now this, let me see which house it is. Yeah, the people in this brick house right here. They own a bunch of land back there. I've been hunting back there. They've got a, oh, there's a black cat. I've walked through that field. They got a hunting box and feeder set up back there. Back of that field, and we used to sit back there and call in coyotes. I'm not going down that dirt road, it's getting dark. I don't think I'm gonna do any night riding. I've been out a good hour. Anyway, maybe I'll post this with some of the videos and pictures I was talking about, since I haven't done anything in this year. And I'll see you on YouTube. Willie, there's a deer in the back.